YouTube, what's going on? I'm Justin Revs. This is BeamNG Drive. Today we're going to learn how to make some money in RLS Career Mod. This is version 2.2. I don't want to do deliveries, dude. I don't like just jockeying around, like even the car jockey ones there. I mean, those are cool because at least you get to drive other cars, but I'm in my penthouse. I know what I'm doing. I'm really experienced in this game. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to talk confidently so you listen to me. All right, our starter garage right down here. Let's get down here. Whoop. All right, I was in Shift C. All right, so you're gonna start here. This is your starting garage. You have 2 parking spaces. It's not a garage, but it gives you parking spaces. You have a toolbox so you can work on your car here. You walk up to the laptop, you use computer, purchase vehicles. This is the first thing you're gonna do unless you just want to walk around. That's fine. I like to go to Trusted Auto Sales first because you get a little discount with all these little starter cars. Do we want to start a car just to drive around in, or do we want something that maybe we could turn into something? I'm not really seeing anything that would be good. I like to check there, and then I like to check private auto sales, check old Facebook Marketplace. Do we want a Gavril Vertex? No, we don't, dude. We want this boy right here. All right, little key truck, K truck, whatever you want to call it is cool with me. I'm gonna say key truck because that's how I've always said it. All right, let's see, what are we working with here? Looks nice. Door opens. It's left-hand drive. Yeah, buddy, I like that, dude. I don't really like right-hand drive things. All right, the door won't close, but that's okay. We're on kind of a weird hill. Let's jump in. Will the door close now that I'm in the truck? No. Bingo. All right, like I said, speed running. I play a lot of this game. I know what I'm doing, right? See? All right, turn the car on. It's got a beeper. Why isn't it moving? Is the parking brake is not on? Start chest drive, that's why. Okay, well, we're learning together. See, I obviously know what I'm doing. Okay, it's an automatic. The beeping is off. That's nice. All right, let's see. It is an automatic little key truck. It's got 4-wheel drive, so that's good. What are we working with on power here? 41 horsepower. I wanted to play a very vanilla sort of game, so I don't have any mods installed except for the career mod, the collection mod, which is how I got this Hirochi talent, and a little mod that has simple power to weight ratio over here. I'm pretty sure this is like torque. I don't know what PS is, honestly. This is horsepower. Everything's in kilograms, so I'm assuming that's torque. Anyways, let's buy the car. It's private, so we don't get the discount. It'll say right here if you get a discount. You have the option to deliver it to your garage. We're just gonna cruise it out because the garage is like literally around the corner. And we are then gonna jump in our newly acquired little talent. Oop, put her in park here. And then time to get to work. Quote unquote work. It's really not. It's not that bad. So I just like to keep it simple. Come down here, get started. It's literally called basic race. So I think what a fantastic way to get the game going. Basic race. I am gonna have to take off this beeper so soon, as soon as we can at least. I'm flooring it right now. I have the UI apps down there in the corner so you can see how I'm turning and what pedals I'm pushing when. All right, so if you press M, that pulls up your map, or you can press escape or whatever your menu button is and open the map through there. It pauses the game when you open the map. So if you're driving and you press M, it pauses the game, it opens the map. Keep that in mind. So if you come out of that menu and it's in pause and you just like shift into reverse or something, or shift into first when you're going 100, it's gonna mess up your car. So be careful coming out of the pause menu. These are just lessons that I learned the hard way that I'm gonna talk about. Like, I'm just gonna show you how easy it is to get a little bit of money, get going, like kind of how I like to start. And kind of the reasoning behind my madness, I probably honestly should have got a Vertex or something, like one of those little cars that is kind of fast, because this is not, it doesn't stop good. But you know what, dude, I just wanted something A to B that was cheap. We're not worried about money, not right now, except for just not spending it. That's our main thing right now. Let's not spend money, let's make money, and then we can get going. The best ways that I know to make money in the beginning are do these time trials, or do things where the game provides you a car so you're not, you know, messing yours up on accident, unless it's just like between races. So and when you start these races in your own car, it usually starts with the car turned off, just so you know. No matter how you have like your settings, you know, like if it's usually like start the car running or, you know, whatever, it always starts off for races. So bear that in mind. Remember to turn your car on. There's no penalty for restarting these races either, from what I can tell. So just do it if you have to. And these are all pretty simple, like straightforward races. They don't take very long, but we're gonna get like through some time trials and stuff today, through like a whole little series, and that gives us a nice little chunk of change. It gives us like some vouchers if you're going to be playing, like using the vouchers for your insurance. I think basically the difference is like if you're not playing with vouchers, you're playing on like hard mode. I don't even like to play like that. Whoops, where's third? There it is. But I wasn't even paying attention half that time. I was just talking, and had I been paying attention, we would have got that 105. But you don't get any extra money from doing these, as far as I can tell. You know, so we've gotten all the money that we can from this one. So let's move on to the next one. Don't concern yourself with the blue challenges unless, like, and I might be mistaken, that might be another way to unlock challenges if you get all those. Like, I usually do get all of those just because I like to have the vouchers. I don't like spending money on insurance. But I'm kind of thinking about it this run, like after this I might just keep this rolling, like well, you know, like do another episode or whatever, make a little series after this, like what I like to do next after I make some money. So for this one, all you gotta do is win fast, but you get one of those blue things if you bump into the other cars like 5 times. So there's 2 bumps, and I'm forgetting to shift, but all right. But this is a pretty easy race. Like, all right, we're not gonna worry about hitting the cars, we're just gonna win the race. Just hit your checkpoints, because if you miss checkpoints, then you end up in a weird place where you just continue on, like where are my checkpoints, for a while. So don't ask me how I know. So what do you need money for in this game? You need money to buy garages so you can have more cars and have easier, like, honestly, the quick travel points. Like, there's no penalty for pressing recover, like if you're in your car and it says tow back to the Chinatown garage, or tow back to the Seal, whatever, the cul-de-sac garage, for instance, whatever, dude. Like, that stuff is free. So if you're across town and you just want to get over there, it's kind of easy just to be like, all right, I'll just tow my car over there instead. So you're not only getting car slots, you're also getting fast travel points. That's the way I look at it. Those obviously don't help you if you have cargo or something like that. But if you're just like, dude, I want to be at the racetrack, there's 2 paddocks at the racetrack that you can buy. But I like to focus on kind of like my spaces first, or like how many cars can I have. Oh, I did hit other racers 5 times in under a minute 40. I'm not worried about that, dude. Like, that's fine. We made the money we needed to. Did it say we unlocked another challenge too? I don't know. I need to pay attention to that. But all right, so these races are done. Boom, boom. We're done, dude. Sorry, it didn't mean to. Oh, that stays on for a little extra too. This is the garage I was talking about. Okay, and real quick, while we're here, What is that noise? They just like have their brakes on, I guess. Okay, so how you get access to these garages is you walk up to them, listen. Okay. Bing, did you hear that noise? All right, so that little thing, that's usually the noise to show you like, all right, there's a laptop here that you could use. So now that we've heard that ding, we jump in the car and we press recover, like I said, and it says tow to garage. Well, I don't have $180,000. I just started playing this game. What do they mean? They mean you can buy it for that much. I think you can buy it right now and just go into super debt, but like, why, dude? There's no point. So, or we could just fast travel and tow back to the Chinatown garage, but we're not going to do that. So, excuse me, there's a few places where you can do that. There is one right across from your starting garage. It's called the Chinatown Overflow, and that one costs $75,000. You get 2 spots down here. This one's $180,000. You get 3 slots. The race paddock is $115,000. I believe you get 2 slots, or sorry, the drag paddock. The race paddock, you get 1 slot. What else? You could buy this cul-de-sac over here. Any place there's one of these, you could buy the Belasco garage over here. And then the big dog is the commercial one. Dude, I don't even know where that is, but anyway, so that's the garage situation. All right, so from there, we're just gonna go over here to all these little AI joints real quick, and then we're also gonna come up here and do these. But like, if you're brand new to the game, let's play it that way. We're just gonna come over here. So you can do this in, whatever order you want to, obviously, but this is what I like to do. I like to get these races out of the way, and then these, boom, 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 these 3, and then you have a decent little chunk of change. And then I come over here and do like the little crawler missions. I don't really think it's worth it to do the drag missions. You could line up and do there's open world stuff to do as well. Sorry, this game's huge. Okay, so we spent $4,000 on this car. We did 2 races and we're almost back to even. So like, that's how fast it is. It could be faster, but I'm explaining. So sorry, bear with me. And I'm playing on a wheel, like a wheel and keyboard. Can I put this in no, I can't put it in 2-wheel drive. That'd be silly, huh? Is it max? Like, is that it? Does it have another gear or something? No. Oh, it's a what's it called? CVT. Okay, that makes sense. There's no, I sort of know where I'm going. So it does get easier to like beat these missions in the to get the blue stars, especially like the time trial ones, if you have your own car and it's a little fast. We're obviously not going to be any faster in this, but a lot of the time, or like my last playthrough, I think what did I have? I had a Spica that was basically stock, a 4-cylinder Spica that just like, it was fast enough, dude. I basically just put like race tires on it and race suspension, and it was faster than the COVID that they provide you. And it, it gives you a little something else to do, and it feels kind of cool using your car rather than the one that they provide. So we're almost there. All right, the races are in here. So it only shows 2. As you progress in the game and unlock more, like do more races, you unlock more races. So right now it says 2, but there's, I think, a grand total of like 7 in this series. This is not part of the what's it called? Time trials, but this is sort of a time trial nonetheless. It's just parking this car in these spots. They're in the same spot every time, so that makes it nice and easy. And you want to use their car, you do get extra star, like the blue star, if you stay in driver camera, and I honestly think it's a little easier in driver camera, but that is because I've done it too many damn times. All right, let's see, we're in. I use the mirrors a lot, just to make sure those things are green, the ones that I can see at least. And it's not like, it doesn't matter, dude. It's not all about speed. So right now I'm looking in the mirror. This is usually where I mess up. Well, let's see. And I've never gotten 120 points on this, so like, it's whatever. That's plenty. If you want to sit here for an extra however long it might take you, you might be probably better at parking than I am, honestly. I'm not good at parking forwards. I drive a truck. I just back in when I park usually, or park far away and walk. But okay, that's good enough. We made a little money there. Let's start the time trial. We're gonna use their car, like I said, and it's a front wheel drive car. So if you're not used to driving one of those, you kind of just gotta, you can't really like give it the beans while you're turning. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's the biggest thing. You can't really like get the power's coming from the front wheels, and just keep in mind the tires kind of only want to do one thing at a time. So it's like they either want to be stopping, or they want to be turning, or they want to be accelerating. So right now I'm turning, and it's, as soon as I start to accelerate, it doesn't really want to turn anymore, if you can see that. So what I'm gonna do is let off and kind of turn in, shift the weight, and give it the gas at the apex or after the apex. After the apex is probably best. Like right there, we're still gonna make that turn. But I don't know, it kind of seems like with a front wheel drive, it kind of helps to throw the weight around a little bit. And then I'm on a wheel, so I try and incorporate a little like left foot braking, just to kind of help get the front end down and get some grip on those front tires so it can turn. So I say I want to do I say I want the tires to do one thing at a time, as I'm basically telling you to do 3 things at one, nah, 2. Braking and turning. So accelerate and brake a little bit to get some weight on those front tires, and start accelerating after the apex. I haven't shifted into third this whole time because I've been talking, so this probably isn't going to be the fastest one. I don't know if I'll do retries really, because this, like, that's not really what this is for. That would just be related to my skill issue. So as long as we can keep progressing through the tiers, I'm not gonna do any retries. But that's good. Wow, dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a retry. Okay, so if you get all that, you get a lot more money. I'm gonna try and pay attention a little more, and yep, less. That's not true. Okay, so now see, there's 3 things to choose from here, and now, so the first one, dockyard parking, we did that. First step, 2 stars on both of those, and that's, it is what it is, dude. Like, you can sit there and retry until you get those times. And like it's, well, no, that's, I think you need to be in one of their cars to get the money. I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. But I mean, in my, that Spica with the 4-cylinder brakes and suspension, oh, and tires, like I think I was getting like sub 130s on, like, you know, something like this. Like, it's, I don't know why I shifted like that, dude. I'm just let's not talk about it. All right, again, so lift, turn. No, that's not gonna work. All right, and you just kind of got to get down a flow through here. I mean, it's not gonna really grip up too much, so just kind of get the car through it, you know what I mean? Like, try not to wreck, be as fast as you can, don't do too much stupid stuff, and you'll get through it, dude. Like, see, I'm being real, I would say not using proper techniques so much, but we're getting through the track kind of fast. And this is a COVID, you know, you're not really going to be breaking any sort of records. Well, I mean, other than other COVID records, right? So lots of shifting of the weight with these cars. Front wheel drive, all-wheel drive. I mean, it's a good thing to know how to do to shift the weight, because like, see, you can kind of get the rear end to poke out a little bit if you do the right sequence of turn, brake, you know. You just kind of got to pay attention. I usually use the enhanced driver camera. It just, I don't know, maybe it wobbles a little bit more. Like, honestly, it's just kind of like one of those things. It was one of the first mods that I got, so I've always played with it. But just the regular driver camera is fine. All right, how we do here? 34, best lap. We got 1-2 again. Like, if you want to stick around, we're losing out on $3,000 so far. So like, it is what it is. This is me not being a super try hard. You know, I'm just sitting here. I'm kind of showing you like what I like to do. Usually I will sit here and just retry a couple times, you know, until I can get it right. Usually I'm not yapping. Usually I'm locked in and just hammering through these. Just kidding. I sound like I've done this so many times. I've probably restarted maybe like 4 or 5 times in the last few days. Just why, I don't really know. Like, my last game was actually going really fun, but I think I got too many mods installed, so that's kind of why I wanted to get a fresh start here. And then I was like, dude, why don't I just make a little you can hit the e-brake with these reverse or front wheel drive cars too if you have to. Like, I was coming in too hot there, dude. But be careful with that e-brake, and then correcting, dude. Oh, it's hard. You don't really want to correct with a front wheel drive car. Like, you just hold it in the direction you want to go and hope for the best. I don't know if that's the way to do it, but that's the way I do it. All right, so I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna start slowing down a little bit sooner. I don't care if I hit the curb. It's their car. Not my car, not my problem. That's the way I see these. All right. If the changing of the day and night cycle drops your frame rates too much, I mean, it drops mine. Like, I have a decent PC. It's not spectacular, but usually I can run like, I don't know, 40 or 50 frames. I slowed down way too early. But like, it drops. Like right now in this situation with all the light rays coming through and stuff, see, it's down to like 30. You can disable it if you want. I don't really care to. I kind of like having the day and night cycle. It adds a different little I press square. That's usually my turn the lights on button. Weird. Maybe I pressed triangle on accident. That's my recover button, triangle. So you know, a few seconds off. If you sat here, like I said, you can get all these. We missed out on $5,000 so far not doing retries, so bear that in mind. If you sit here and the races take what, 3 minutes at most. Most of them are like sub 2 minutes or right at 2 minutes, so it's really not bad. It's been I've been recording for 24 minutes. Oh, rear wheel drive car, that's cool. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, you do get paid for doing these in your own car. So if you wanted to build your own car and do these, go for it. That's honestly usually what I would do, but I wanted to show you the kind of quick start method. And then just come in, bang these out. Whoop, this is a automatic car. I almost got started real hard in park. I'm not really. So, and then switching from the front wheel drive to a rear wheel drive, and it's right hand too. That's a little challenging, but it's fun. Yeah, I definitely did this last time, like in my own car. I don't remember doing this in the BX right here. What this is a BX, right? Yeah. This is I'm having to like pay attention a little bit. I'm not good with the right hand drive cars. I like this little circuit though. This is a good one. But these are fun little time trials, dude. You can go and take your little key truck or whatever minivan you might be able to pick up, put some cargo boxes in it, even one of these in it, even a BX, and like go start doing deliveries if you want to, dude. I just don't have that much fun doing deliveries in a car. I don't feel like there's that much money in it. And this is just, like I said, a quick way. Like, we've already missed out on $5,000, right? So, like, I don't even know how much money we made so far, honestly. I hope at least, well, yeah, we've definitely made at least $5,000, right? But, so I've left $5,000 on the table because I didn't want to, like, bring my, like, invest a little more money and, like, you know, make a car that could probably be faster than one of these stock cars very easily, very quickly. All you need to be able to do is turn fast, right? Slow down faster than the other cars. That's really it. Like, they have the same power you do right now, or you would, right? Buying a stock-ish new car. I'm assuming you can't find anything too great for less than 10 grand. But if this just had wheels and tires on it, if I could do that without, you know, nearly losing control. And yeah, it's just a little bit of a skill issue too. You can drive slow cars fast, but it's a lot more fun to drive slow cars fast when they're gripped up and they stop really fast. And like, slow cars are so fun to drive, dude, and like that's such a fun way to get better at, you know, driving and working on little techniques like left foot braking and when to correct, like Scandinavian flicks, and just, as I butcher it, but you get what I'm saying. Like, it's fun, man. It's a game. It's a good way to learn too. But yeah, just being able to handle is it helps so much, dude, so much. All right, so we missed out on $7,500 now, and I think we're on what, race 5? There's still 2 more. Yeah, so we're on race, or is it industrial throttle control? Yeah, so there's 2 more. Oh, I just want to check right now. I actually meant to go. Beeping is obnoxious, dude. Okay, close, and let's see. We have $18,000. You know, so in a few minutes, in less than 30 minutes, we're up to $18,000, which is it's a decent amount of money. What could it be though if we sat there and got good times, or if we had a little faster car? It could be like 25 grand, right? So bear that in mind. If you're better, or you just sit here and do this a few more times, just doing the basic 2 races. Think about what we've done. Basic 2 races. It's automatic. We did those 2 first basic races, and then we came straight here. We did parking, and then we did we started doing the time trials, right? In the cars that the game provides us. We haven't used our car at all, and we haven't put any money into it. We haven't even put gas in it. I don't think we've even paid insurance once yet on it. So like, we're just out here essentially just, you know, farting around in somebody else's car. This is lovely. Whoops, I thought you had to turn for a second. Okay, but what, I mean, deliveries or this, I would rather do this. Deliveries, it's cool. But I think like maybe on a bigger scale, I'd rather have a semi truck and be pulling a trailer, or I would rather, you know, be doing car jockeys and driving different kind of cars. Because, you know, sometimes you get some cool stuff, dude. You get the minivan, the track version of the minivan. You get the drag version of the Piccolina, the VW, you know. And if you just don't wreck on the way there, that's the biggest thing. Get there in a timely fashion and don't wreck, and then you get paid. You get like $1,000 for taking a car, for test driving a car, essentially. And like, so those are cool, but they're just kind of hard to find at first. So once you can get to like level 2, level 3, that's where the car jockey ones, I think, like, get better. So if you see one of those, just take it, dude. If you see a car jockey that you can do, because it's kind of hard, there's not a whole lot of level 1s, just take it. And then you got to take a taxi home, whatever, dude. You could also, instead of taking a taxi, when you're in walking mode, you can like, there's an option to retrieve your favorite car. So as long as you have a favorite car saved, you could retrieve it for free, like anywhere in free roam. So if you do a car jockey mission, you end up in the middle of nowhere, 250 yapping. So we've missed out on 10 grand. All right, we could have about 30 by now, or, you know, whatever. Yeah, actually that sounds right, about 30 grand by now. And so, confidence test, this is the ultimate beginner challenge. They threw us in a different car too, in an ETK, out of nowhere, out of left field. Also, these are fun because you get to drive all kinds of different cars. You know, the basic, dude, the super basic covet, whatever you want to call it, dude. This beautiful fake BMW. Is this, what is this, manual? Nope, automatic. Okay. Okay, sorry, I've not done this in an ETK. I guess I always do do these later ones in one of my cars, now that I think about it, because I'm like, dude, I don't like, that's why in the BX, that last one, I was like, oh, this is what we get, not the COVID. Okay. So, you know, it's kind of a surprise sometimes. Like, it's still, the game's still fun and new. But like I said, this isn't to test and tune our cars or make a bunch of money with our cars. You make, you know, the same using somebody else's car. So you might as well, it's early game, so we might as well, dude. Like, the time to worry about using your car is when it's drag racing time, or rock crawling time, or mud bogs. Get a semi truck to go do, you know, trucking missions. What was I doing? Oh, dude, repo missions, obviously. Like, that's so much fun. I found out if you use a rollback repo truck instead of the repo boom, you're gonna have a way better time, dude. Or me, at least. I don't know about you. I don't know why I'm doing that, sorry. But that's, repo's a pretty damn good way to make money, dude. And it's not like they kind of fixed it. It used to be like, sometimes you get like a ridiculous amount for doing one repo. Like, I saw one guy who got like 200 grand. That has not happened to me. The most I've gotten is like, you know, $10,000-$11,000 for like a Scintilla, which is like a Ferrari. Or yeah, same thing for like a Bolide. But like, sometimes you'll get race cars and stuff to take, and like, that's, you get more money for those. So it's hit or miss. And then, you know, obviously there's limitations to the rollback. You can't do like big cars or like buses or trailers, so you just skip those. You move on to the next one. But those are good money right off the bat. Well, not right off the bat, because usually the rollback trucks are like, I think the cheapest one I've seen is like 40 grand. I built my own and it cost like 80, 100, I don't know. So we missed out on 3 grand for that. It is what it is, dude. It is what it is. So I think we've come to an end on these. Yep, no more of those. So getting 2 stars on literally every single one of those. And let's see, when we got here, we had, dude, this thing is so slow. We got here, we had what, like 6 grand, we'll say. Boom, $24,000 in 30. This says the timer's at 35 minutes right now. So I think this is kind of where I'm gonna wrap this up. But I just wanted to give you an idea. What I'm gonna do next is probably go do these AI races, and then I really hate doing these mud barrels. Like, I try not to say I hate things anymore, but dude, I despise these missions. They're hard. Whatever, do that at your own risk. Another thing, an open world event, is you can come to this dirt oval that's right here, or it's also a paved oval on the outside, and you can hot lap that and make a bunch of money too if your car is fast enough. You don't even need a very fast car. I think I had that Spica I was talking about with a V8 in it that made about 250 horsepower, and I was doing about like 20 second laps, something like that. And that's all you need to do. So you can just lap this and make money, and your multiplier goes up the more laps you do. So it's like $500 a lap. 6, 7, just as long as you're going fast and consistent, and sometimes hitting your fastest lap. I think on one lap I got excuse me, on one lap I got like $6,000 or $7,000. Like, so that's a really good way too. Another good thing to do starting off, again, you don't need your own car for this, is you can come do these boot camps. The drift ones, they take a couple tries. Like, if you're good at drifting, they should be pretty easy. If you're just learning, these are a pretty good way to start. I would start with the circuit drift, and then from there, I don't know, probably go single swing, corkscrew. I think this one, the boot camp, is probably the hardest. Gymkhana, dude, Gymkhana, that's what I'm saying. I think that one's the most challenging for me, at least. These two just take a lot of practice. It's the same layout every time. Once you figure out the layout, it's kind of just, you have to nail it one time, and then you get 3 stars, you're good. There's also these crawl missions down here. Once you do these, they unlock some more missions. They unlock, I believe, one in here, and then there's also one in this. There's another parking mission right here next to this AI, next to the perfume store. I've honestly never even done that one. So that's another opportunity for free money. You can come do all these drift events. Oh, and because we finished these time trials over here, now we unlock these time trials in the suburbs. These are pretty fun. It's just like 3. Again, there's like provided cars, so you can do those. And then also there are police missions. You come over here, get started with these 2 unpaid fines, and hide at home. They're very easy. And from there it unlocks some more police missions. I think over here, and yeah, dude, or you could do deliveries. If you want to start doing car jockeys, this dealership here, the Corey side, they usually have some low level, like level 1 car jockey missions if you want to start there. The mud bugs are here. You need a high horsepower 4-wheel drive car to do these. This is the shallow side. On the highway side, this is the deep side. I've never even done this. I haven't built anything to do it. And then there are rock crawl areas throughout here. There's a King of the Hammers course through here. There's a rally stage that starts about right here next to this pole. So anytime there's like white flags out in the out in the wild, that indicates there's a free roam sort of event or instance for you to pull up to. I don't know if there's one over here. I'm pretty sure there used to be, or I'm wrong. Oh, I know where one is. We could even do it in this little guy, in this little puddle popper, because it's got 4-wheel drive. I don't think this is going to be very fast or successful, but I just want to show you one of these before we wrap it up completely. And then after this, class is over, dude. You can move on, but I really just wanted to show like an easy way to get going if you don't want to just do delivery missions. Like, if you want to do other stuff, there's other ways to make money. So these white flags are what I'm talking about. See, there's a little checkered line right here. So you pull up to that slowly. We're looking for a message to pop up right here. Stage for beach circuit, target time 30 seconds. That's on our first lap. And then for hot lap, our target time is 25 seconds. And see, you get a bunch of money for these. It just pulled out. Wait, it just said something about insurance. My insurance went down because I haven't made a claim. Just our car's been sitting there, dude. Obviously our insurance went down because the car was just sitting there. So nice. Beautiful perk. Beautiful perk. As far as insurance goes, I suggest going in there and adjusting it and just make it so it paints your car. It's not that much extra money. I think it's really worth it. E-brake in the key truck. Oh, I didn't do shit. It just pulled it to a complete stop. Of course it did. Gosh dang. Do not pull the e-brake in the key truck. Dang, this is horrific, dude. I don't even know if we're gonna, what are we gonna get, $100 for this maybe? Did I get any money? $800 for that terrible lap in the slowest car I've ever done this in. And that's not a joke. Like, that's facts. This is the slowest car I've ever done this in, hands down. And you know, still got $800 like for hot lapping in this ridiculous little truck that has no business doing this. No business. But you just make money, and then if you beat your time, well, this will be the hot lap, right? So that was kind of clean, I'm not gonna lie. What do we get there? Another $800. So okay, 2 laps. I'm gonna do 1 more lap just so we can see what hot lapping money is officially like on, you know, probably not our fastest lap, unless, who knows, maybe I'll pull something out. But how many, when you start delivery missions, I think they're for like $6-7 each, and you gotta rack up a whole, yeah, you can grab multiple packages at one time, sure. I don't have any packages. I'm not doing chores for anybody else. I'm having fun out here on this little circuit, getting my key truck sideways, and I'm getting paid. I just got $1,000, dude. $1,000. So we're gonna call that that's almost $3,000 just for those 3 laps. And there's tons of open world events. So I started this with you 42 minutes ago. I'm not gonna cut any of this. And we have $27,000 now. That's enough money to go buy something. Go get a car, go get a truck, or just keep doing stuff and stack up more money. It's so you can do more stuff. I mean, it's up to you. There's still plenty more of those little AI missions to do, like I talked about, before you even have to worry about buying a car. There's 1, 2, 3. I'm not even gonna count because I just went through all these, but there's so much to do before you even need to start like doing the deliveries. I mean, that's just it. I'm trying to avoid deliveries, at least for now in early game, just because it's tough, dude. But you're gonna have to grind them out anyways if you want to get a higher level. But this is just how I like to start. So I think we're gonna call that there. I think I probably said we're gonna call it here about 3 or 4 times, but I just keep having more ideas. Before I have more ideas, let's just let's get out of here. All right. If you have any questions, suggestions, if I got anything wrong, please let me know. But otherwise, thanks for hanging out. I'm Justin Revs. Again, BeamNG RLS Career Mod. Put together by Raceless, Tristan, Shift Tab. Like, all those dudes are great. They get back to you if you have questions. Jump on the Discord. The links for all the stuff, the mod and the car collection, so you can get the Sorochi talent if you are so inclined, will be in the description. Also, the Spica, like I said, the fake fox, it's in there too. All right, see you later. I love you. God loves you.